Hi there, I'm Lauren.
I'm Kira.
And this is starting.
So in this video we're going to talk about like the 5 ways you know you found your best friend soulmate.
We are going to start from 5 and move down to 1. And that's how we work.
And yes, this is in a certain order.
What?
It is in a certain order.
Yes.
From like kind of important to like
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And important. Okay. Starting with number 5, Kara, would you like to start us off?
Well, of course, being able to deal with each other.
Yes. If you can, like, stand each other up for, like, sometimes I'll stay at her house for, like, weeks. And we're totally fine with each other. And if you can, like, do that and not, like, hate each other by the end because you're so mellow and cool with each other, then that is great. That is really good.
Like, we will just be with each other and not do anything. Because we're so used to being around each other.
Yeah. Like, last night, we literally, after we made our first video, we just kind of sat here and watched YouTube videos on our own phones. And it was great. Like, because she wanted to watch, what's that guy's name?
Connor Franta.
Yeah, she wanted to watch him, and I was like, I want to watch Bravest Warriors, because they're funny. So that's what we did. And then we just, like, went to bed, and it was awesome.
Yeah. We're just chill with each other.
Yeah, really chill. I love it. High five.
So number 4?
Okay, number 4. We wrote down getting obsessed with what you love. Or, like, getting them obsessed with what you love. She really got me into, like, One Direction and Five Sauce. And I'm very proud of that. I like them. I like their music.
Oh, and Ed.
And Ed, oh.
Well, technically,
yes.
She's the one who introduced me to Ed, but I'm the one who got obsessed with him after that.
Yeah.
And then I got her obsessed.
Oh, Eddie.
Yeah. And then she really got me obsessed with Marvel.
Yes. Oh, yes. Marvel. Yes.
I've gotten to the point where I hate DC, and I refuse to do anything DC related.
I can kind of get you into DC. I'm trying to, like, okay, DC isn't really my favorite because of many reasons. I won't say them. But Marvel is mainly my favorite. I like them the most. But, like, I got her into Marvel, but I'm so into Marvel that I argue with people about it, and I will, like, yell at you about facts. Like, I got into this huge fight with guys the other day, and they're like, haha, Lauren, whatever, you don't even know, you're wearing a Batman shirt. I'm like, yeah, Batman's DC. This kid was like, what's DC? And I was like, are you kidding? Like, you have no right to speak! Shut your mouth!
Calm thyself. Calm thyself.
Okay, no, number 3. Go ahead.
Oh, you said you'd explain this one. So it's kind of...
did I? Oh, okay, yeah. Like, read it out and I'll explain it.
Pretty much, I put down males. Like, when we see a guy and we both know and we just have, like, this silent communication about how hot he is.
Like, I remember once me and her were at Walmart. I'm pretty sure it was at Walmart. Either that or we were walking somewhere. But I saw a very attractive guy. And I was like, ooh, males. And she's like, I know, right? And I'm like, you saw him too? She's like, yeah. And I was like, let's look at him more. And we kind of just, like nonchalantly walked around while, like, he was around.
That
and
sounds so stalker.
It's because we are. We're teenage girls. We stalk males.
It's true.
But, it was just so funny. And, like, other times we'll do that too. Mm-hmm. Like, we'll just walk around and I'll be all like, Kira, to your right, that guy's really attractive. She's like, I know, I see him. And, like, we'll just, like, quietly, like, oh my god, we did that yesterday. We were at the dollar store, and there was this really attractive guy in line. And I, like, look at her and I go, Kira, that guy's really attractive, but he's with another teen girl, so that's probably his girlfriend. But he's also with an older lady, so that might be his mom, but I'm not sure. They could be brother and sister, but they don't really look alike. So I'm like deducing every little thing.
And I knew him too.
Yeah, she knew him, and I was all like,
it was his girlfriend.
Yeah, so I was just like, but that's one thing. If you can, like, communicate well and talk about, like, foine guys.
We just say males every time we see a hot guy. We're just like, it's
males. Like, we're, like, driving around in a car, we'll be all like, ooh, males. Wait, didn't I start that?
Yeah, the first time it was actually, we were at the park and we saw these guys, and Lauren was like, males, and they actually ended up being really ugly.
Yeah.
And then we were just
yeah,
like,
it's 'cause
oh.
I wear glasses, but I don't have them on right now. They're in my bag. But but I didn't have them on that day, and I was like, ooh, males. Like, they looked attractive from afar, but then you got closer and they were, like, old. I was like...
And I was like, you said males to that?
Okay, number 2. Okay, be able to read each other's thoughts. That also goes along with, like, the whole males thing, I guess. Kira, what am I thinking right now?
Waffles.
Oh my god, yes!
She's always thinking about waffles.
That's true. Okay. I think you're thinking about your future life in London living in flat 2B.
How did you have the flats? How did you, like, you actually had the flat right?
Yep.
We knew each other too well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like you have to know each other. That's pretty much what we mean by this. You have to be able to know each other really, really well.
Yeah, if you... Okay, like, my mom, she, she doesn't really like to go shopping, but when we go shopping, she actually likes to pick stuff out for Kira and be like,
It's
this would
true.
look cute on Kira. Kira should try this on, blah, blah. And I remember once, Kira wasn't even with us when we went shopping, but my mom was like, oh, I think Kira would like this. I was like, Kira would not like that. No,
My mom does
know
that too.
Kira. And I think I took a picture of it and sent it to you.
And I was just like, ew.
Yeah, it was like, Mom, no. This is
My
not what
mom
she
does that
likes.
with Lauren too. She's like, Lauren would love this. Because Lauren really likes, like, 60s clothes.
Oh, I love it.
But my mom seems to think that, like, 70s clothes goes into that. And I'm just like, Mom, no. No. It's really
I
sad.
love 50s, 60s, and somewhat of 70s, depending on, like, what. Like,
Yeah.
not disco. I'm, like, hippie chick. I love...
She is.
Okay, number 1.
So this is being able to do anything together, no matter how small. And this kind of ties into what we were talking about earlier, about how we were just sitting next to each other, not even paying attention to each other, but we were still content.
Yeah, I remember, this is probably one of my favorite memories with you, Kira. One time, this was actually when I was staying at our house for a long period of time, and we had gotten up around, well, I got up around like 7:30 because I wake up really early.
It's true.
Like, it's just my clock. But she woke up around like 9 something, and I was sitting in the living room, excuse me, it's breakfast, that morning, and I was just like watching TV, and I was wrapped up in a blanket, like drinking tea, eating breakfast, and she walks out, and we were sitting on the couch, and we were like just doing that till about like maybe 12, and then she like pauses the show, and she looks at me and goes, Lauren, do you want to go take a nap? And I was like, yeah, I do want to go take a nap. And so we just went into her room and took a nap until like 4 o'clock, and it was amazing. Like, we hadn't even done anything that day, yet a nap sounded so amazing. And so that's what we did, and I was just like, this is great. Just being able to, like, nap with you. Like, because we both, like, I was actually thinking, I was like, I kind of want to sleep right now. And then you paused it, and we were like, you want to take a nap? I was like, yes! Yes, I do! And it was just great. Like, we could do anything together. We've even done, like, big stuff together, too.
Like, my mom is, like, super overprotective, and she let us go
Yeah.
to the fair all by ourselves for a full day until, like, dark, which was so weird.
Yeah, and then she made us go back in and spend a ton more money to get an elephant ear, which was ridiculous.
We had to repay to get in,
Yeah.
which was frustrating because we didn't think we'd need a stamp when we left because we were leaving.
Yeah.
And then we had to go back in to buy my mom a dang elephant ear. We spent like $14 on the elephant ear.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And I had to wait outside of the thing for her because the lady wouldn't let me in. And so I was just, like, sitting there waiting, and she was taking a long time, and I was like, oh my god, Rosamund Habador, she's in there by herself, blah, 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 and I was freaking out. And then you finally walked out, and I was like, I thought you died!
The line was like hella long.
Okay. Hella long.
Hella
Okay.
long.
Well, we're, like, 3 minutes over time, so we should probably stop.
Okay.
But this is 5 ways that you know you have, like, a great friendship. I'm Lauren,
I'm Kira.
and we're done.